Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a first impression / review video for the Revlon Photoready Instafilter Foundation. So I picked this up at my local drugstore and was pretty intrigued by the packaging and that the sponge is kind of built into the pump. Similar to the Maybelline, I'll insert a photo here. It's similar to that, so I was interested in it. I really like the concealer for that brand. Today I'm going to do a first impression and review on this product, so if you're interested, keep on watching. So diving on in, I'm going to prime my face like normal with my Origins Mattifying Moisturizer. So I'm going to attempt to use the product with the applicator that comes on the actual packaging. If I find halfway that it's a no-go, I'll go ahead and switch to my normal brush. It says shake well before use, twist base to dispense. So looking at it, I could not tell that it was going to be a twist. I couldn't tell if it was a pump or a twist. Oh, that's great. So when it says shake well, it gets everywhere. Wonderful. So yeah, don't shake the product. Oh, I forgot to mention, this product is retailed at $17.99, I believe, which is the most expensive drugstore foundation I've ever purchased. So anyway, so again, it says to twist, although it does come out when you shake it. Okay, so it's the twist is going to be at the bottom, not up here. There's no indication that this moves until you actually move it. So not sure how much is going to come out, if I should twist to the right or the left, so I'm doing both. Nothing's coming, so maybe I can just start trying to apply, eventually move to the surface and build into the sponge. I'm not sure, so let's see. So I'm trying to like press it into the face to see if it would come out. It's not. So still trying to twist. It's really frustrating, and especially because I'm pressed for time today. Yeah, nothing's coming out. Now I'm trying to twist it other way. Okay, yeah. Nope. So maybe if I shake it onto my face like I shook it all across the room. Nothing. Wow. You would think that they would have gotten this part at least down. Well, I mean, how can you apply it if you can't get it out? If you see there's like a hole, the only product that has come out this far is from me shaking it. Revlon, get it together. I don't know if I can do a review on this, guys, if I can't get it out. I'm trying. I look so dumb right now. It's
currently in Austin, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies.
Trying to dab it onto my hand. Nothing comes out, like literally nothing, except for a little dot. You see, that's great. All right, so we'll use what's there. This is terrible. Okay, first impression, trash. Just throw it in the trash or return it. I don't think I can use the applicator because it's drenched in excess product. So I'm gonna take my regular foundation brush like I normally do and apply the product across the face. As far as the product goes, it's medium to high coverage, but it's not bad. The shade that I have is 330. There wasn't that great of a shade range, and maybe because the product is new-ish. I think it's like 3 months old. Maybe because it's newish, so they don't have that many colors or shade range, so we'll see. But as far as the product itself, it's not bad. It's a nice match. So now I'm going to just use my dirty foundation brush and chubby foundation brush and press the product into the face. This is how I normally apply my foundation. I would have liked to have applied it the way that you know, marketed, the product is marketed with the applicator, but that was a no-go and that it exploded. And I had a feeling it was going to do that. It's probably just getting backed up, but the suction aspect of these products are key. Like, if you can't anticipate how much is going to come out, then how is that useful for your consumer? I just don't get it. Like, the actual product itself isn't bad. The coverage is nice, but I'm not just like wowed. It's nice for my complexion. Like I said, as far as the other ranges, I was not impressed by the amount of shade range that they had, but again, that could be because the product is new. But the consistency and the coverage of the product isn't bad. I like that it's not overly matte. It looks hydrating on the skin. It's a medium coverage, which I normally wear. First impression, outside of the application process, it's nice. The formula is nice. Okay, so the product is all right. For $17, I personally would rather take an additional $10 to $17 and buy a high-end foundation. I don't think that just off of first impression that the applicator is functional. I'm not sure if it was just the first go. Let's see. I'm going to try and twist it again. Hopefully it doesn't go everywhere again. I'm going to try and twist it again and see if the suction or if the product comes out like it's supposed to. Maybe it was just because it was new. No. I've twisted, and again, nothing. Right. Well, I'm not gonna twist anymore. But as far as the sponge, it's not bad. It's not as soft as a beauty blender. Like when I was pushing it onto my face, it was kind of hard. So I don't know if the sponge application would have even worked, would I have used it. So first impression, coverage, formula is nice. It's not overly matte, not overly dewy. I am going to do a wear test, wear it throughout the day, and I will get back to you guys later this evening. But as far as first impression, first impression is that it's $17. Who gonna pay $17? So yes, you'll see me back in a few with after a wear test for a full review and an update on how it wears throughout the day.
7 hours later.
Alright guys, so I'm back and it is now 10:05, and I know it's hard to believe that with just not being able to see the like outside or anything that would indicate what time it is, but it is 10:05 p.m. I applied the makeup around 2:30, so I have been wearing it for over 7 hours, and surprisingly this foundation wore actually pretty well. So I was extremely frustrated earlier during my first impression review in that the application process was not, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of the applicator. I feel like it's a waste of product because it is being seeped into the sponge. Now I know we do this with beauty blenders, but you don't have much control about how much product is coming out of this this applicator. So I'm not really a fan of that. I'm also not a fan of the price point. For $17, this should have been easier. This should have been a better process. I should have been able to apply directly onto my face. I still had to use my regular makeup brush, which wasn't, I guess make or break thing, but I just don't get it. Like, what's the point? You know, they were trying to be innovative with this application process and this built-in beauty blender, but it ended up just being a huge fail. So that would be the one downside to this product. Another downside is that, again, like I said earlier, the shade range is not all that great. There wasn't very many choices for even my complexion to choose from, which is usually not the case. You know, usually I have about 4 to 5 shades that I'm like, and I could be this, I could be this. Maybe I'll mix these two. Luckily it matched, but for other people of color or darker skin tones, you may not have that flexibility or the opportunity to even use the product, because right now they don't have that big of a shade range. I'd say they have maybe 10 to 12 shades. I don't want to say because I'm not 100% positive, but if I can find a swatch or a shade range, I will post it right here. But yeah, so downside, applicator. Second downside, price point, third downside, shade range. For the good things, like I said, I mean, this product actually surprised me with the coverage, with the wear. I mean, I have medium to oily skin, and you can kind of see some shiny spaces on my skin, and I'll zoom in and show you guys here. But I do have some shiny areas right around my nostrils, but that's honestly expected for my skin type. I normally have that type of reaction with any foundation. For drugstore, it's not that bad. Can you get that type of coverage and result in other drugstore foundations? Probably. And probably for cheaper. Just saying. But I did like it. Overall, I did like the product. Would I recommend it? No. And that's just being honest. Is it worth the $17? No. Not for the sacrifice of the applicator, because I feel like that's what you're paying for in this. I feel like Revlon, you took a chance, you marked up the product because you knew that this applicator was more expensive to manufacture, and it was a fail. For $17, it's not worth it. You can get this result of foundation in other drugstore foundation. It sucks. I thought that it was really interesting, and that's why I went ahead and gave it a go, because I'm not one to explore that much with foundations. I'll explore with lip gloss, eyeshadow palettes, primers, setting sprays, setting powders. I'll explore it with everything else, but not usually foundation. And this one intrigued me, so I took a risk. So that is my 2 cents on this product, guys. I hope that you found this video extremely helpful. I hope that it helps you make a decision on whether or not to move forward with the product. So again, I hope that you found this video extremely helpful. I hope that you guys enjoyed my feedback and my opinion. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and hit subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.